Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of How to Play. It's Darksiders 2 now. I love this game. Just saying that right now. Although it's not a biased review I did, so yeah. Anyway, I am Death. I am already some part through the story, and I don't know if this is going to be a 20-minute video as what my usual format for How to Play is going to be, but it's just going to show you the basics of how to play Darksiders 2 properly. Now, right mouse button is for your secondary weapon, which is these. If we go straight to my inventory for a second, you will notice I have something like Shadow of Death, Shadow of Death, Shadow of Death, Shadow of Death, and more Shadow of Death. I bought the DLC just for this video, and it turns out I am one level away. Who knew? Anyway, so as you can see, I got this from a quest. Didn't buy it. Anyway, so as you can see, I have arm blades of fire. That does fire damage, and it does really fast damage as well. Now, my primary weapon is possessed double scythes, which just saying it out loud makes it sound cool. And already, as you can see, it's like already like an RPG. Got your talent points right here. I put nothing in Necromancer because honestly, I've played this game like with New Game Plus, or gone with it to level. Wow, I forgot the level. Level 30, and I barely put anything in this because Necromancer was so useless for me. Like, I love getting up close and going like, I'm gonna kill you. And world map, I have to actually drag. I have to drag it as opposed to going like, well, my mouse is at the edge of the screen right now. Why is it not moving? I have to drag it. That's really annoying for me. Anyway, let's see if I can get to level 5. Oh god, my frames. Oh god, this is a problem I've always had when getting out of the options menu. Give me a second. And then we're back. It's like nothing ever happened. Anyway, that ability right there is called Teleport Slash. Now, it costs Wrath, or Wrath, whatever you want to call it, which is your blue bar. Oh, pressing E. Oh yeah, I love that. Now, that is an execution move. Execution moves just require you to have someone with that symbol over their head, and then you can kill them. Middle mouse button allows me to use the gear I have selected. So the gear I have selected right now is the pistol. Well, revolver. Going a pistol that just shoots like a beast. Now, it's mainly used for the little flying guys right here, because it does a lot of damage to them, but I need to destroy this thing in order to have them stop spawning. And as you can see, it has a lot of health, so I'm going to just constantly Teleport Slash. If you can probably hear my mouse clicking. I have a very loud mouse, and I am very aggressive with the mouse. Play a bunch of StarCraft, so I have to be. Just die! Oh my god. That all of them? Good. Okay. So, as you can see right there, there's a bit of corruption. If you remember Darksiders 1, you would have noticed corruption everywhere. This game suffers from the same thing. Can't go through it, can't do anything with it. Before I do anything with it, I'm just going to do this. C allows me to bring out my horse. Now, the developers were like, look, we need to bring out something new. Well, not really something new, but something that was really late in the game a lot earlier. And so he is very much a horseman. Alright, so as you would have noticed, I have the world map to my right. Well, my bottom right. And there are these sort of paths right here, like this. Now these are secret paths. And I'm going to go down. I'm going to go that way. Alt allows me to dodge. This is a dodge, by the way. Not a dash, not like what War had. Shift allows you to do this whole lock-on thing. Space, obviously jump. Now, in order for me to use Teleport Slash, I had to press the number 6, which is the most awkward thing, but that is 1 and that is 2, which they are quite far away from each other, and they're really... and the number keys are just really close to each other, which is very weird to me. and you can rebind the keys, but I just have them as default because I don't know if anyone is actually gonna play with a mouse and keyboard, but if you are, it just shows that you can actually play it properly while it's on default. Oh, I might have stumbled into something a little too soon. I didn't really get a quest to get here. I did not get any quest to do that. Now, because you have an inventory system, you can store a bunch of stuff. And there's a chest, I just looted from that. Alright, because there's yeah, I can't even speak today. Alright, so I meant to get to that chest because it has something I need. Now, because I'm exploring, now I think this is one of those dungeons where I need to have an ability I don't have yet. So it might be short-lived. Now, that was a charge. I did that by accident, just so you know. That you can charge up your secondary weapon to do a much powerful attack. Now, because I'm using dual claws, or arm blades, whatever you want to call them, it does this. Yeah? Now, it's useful, but massive weapons, they can be charged. The hammer, it literally just goes up and then just starts crashing down. I've not bought anything before this guy. Oh, God. That was just a combo. Very basic stuff. Anyway, so Death can actually swim pretty damn well. Like, he is really good at swimming. War was awkward to swim with. Oh, great monsters. They can't get in the water because they're not programmed to do that. Oh, there's something here. The chests always appear on your dungeon map. Ah, that's very useful. Now, because I've got a dungeon map, I don't need to open a door just to see the next part. I can just look at what the next part is before I open the door. Which is very useful if I feel like I'm going to be wasting my time. And here we are. I think I did also lock on, which is very annoying. What? Yeah, no. The hell with that. Now, as you can see, I'm collecting some sort of coin. That's called guilt. Now, that's used to... That guy's dead. That's used to purchase stuff. And what you can purchase with guilt is gear and new abilities. Like, just new combos, basically. As you would in any other game, just like God of War. With the... Oh god, I'm going to restart the recording after I get out of this menu. Damn it! Anyway, with this, I can learn new hotkey abilities. Because really it just is. Harvest is actually number 5, and as you can see, it's like costs 500 wrath and deals 224 damage. That is a lot compared to what teleport slash does, because it does the same, does less damage, but actually heals you, which is, you can just do a bunch of combos. And I am near to leveling up. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna edit right here, and then as soon as I get to level 5, I'll show you what the Shadow of Death gear looks like. Okay, so I might have gave up on that because I realized later on I didn't have the ability I needed, which was basically Death Grip, which allows me to pull things to me or myself to them, depending on what the target is and how big it is. So I'm just gonna do the Crucible. Now this is basically like challenge. It's just an arena just for you to fight things, and the gear I'm wearing right now is actually the Crowfather gear. Now, you get this when you complete the game. At least I believe that's how you got it, because I only just recently checked and I'm like, oh, I have something. So yeah. It looks a lot cooler than what the Shadow of Death one looks like. Plus, the bonus it gives me is just a bunch of health regen and wrath regen, which is very useful. Okay, so let's choose a path. I will choose The that's the last boss, by the way, for the Crucible. You know what? Let's actually just fight Wicked K, because it shows a bit of platforming as well as a combat against him. A combat against him? Wow, a fight against him. You get this little cutscene where it's like, this thing rises, and it's like, oh god, oh my, look at it, it's rising. The end. Yes, it is. Now, this piece of gear, it looks very much like a necromancer's piece of gear, but it's not, strangely enough. But it feels like it. You know, I want art of him just wearing this sort of gear because it looks amazing. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Okay, so in order for me to jump to that thing, I have to hold shift and then jump, which is kind of annoying. Same thing goes with this. It's extremely annoying, the fact that I have to do that instead of like direct it. But then again, I've had so many other games where I've like had to direct myself and I've always failed, so can't really complain that much. Now, as you see, I pulled myself up because I used that death grip ability. And this is Wicked K. Alright, so Wicked K is... he's one of those teleporters. Like, he just teleports everywhere and tries to kill me. Oh my god. See, as you can see, I didn't even attack him or use teleport slash on him, and I'm already regenerating health. Very slowly, but I am. Oh dear. Oh god, that's... Okay, now this is when I'm gonna have to focus on fighting him, because the gear I'm wearing right now is actually weaker than the gear I usually fight with. Good thing is I have potions. It's not cheating if I'm using it right. Okay, the game allows it. Although there's gonna be someone going like, you can't use potions to do this. I'll be honest, the first time I got here, I never used a potion. But it's extremely hard to do that. This is just the craziest thing they put into the game, and I love it so much. Okay then, that's been how to play. Ooh, yeah, you get a chest whenever you beat him. That's been how to play, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Sorry, did it say I've had... I can't pick up that bit of... Well, I can't pick that up. Don't really need to, because this gear looks so amazing, I don't really care anymore. I might as well show you some of the other abilities. Harvest. And then Death's Reperform. Come on. There you go. Right then, this has been How to Play, and thanks for watching, guys.